We will do a flight from Point Lay to Cape Lisburne, and we'll try to do that VFR as I already said. So, if I review the weather, where is it? It's here. This is a forecast of clouds, and as you can see, the forecast is not that great. It calls for like overcast, layers at 2,000 feet or 1,400 feet, or here even lower. But I believe that, as always, at least in this simulator and the current conditions on this airport, actually promises that maybe it's gonna be enough. So I will try to not take too long here, so we can depart in time. This airport obviously does have instrument procedures, so if it comes to that, track your IFR charts for this airfield, and we will drop some IFR clearance mid-flight if needed. I would like to fly along the coast, and I feel confident, we'll see how that goes, that I will be able to at least, you know, uh, anyway, it's a flight along the coast all the way down, and then when the coast goes sharp left, then you are too far. So from that point of view, it should be quite all right to navigate. Nevertheless, I selected some points. This funny island, maybe it will be seen. Maybe I will recognize its approach by cabin that will probably not be there in the sim. We'll see. Here we have some lagoons. So one of them, second and third. So we'll see if we can spot those or not. And then obviously we should stay at least 2,000 feet AGL within a half mile of these pictograms. In the real life, I will just overfly them and I will ignore it in the sim. I don't think that they have walruses there in the sim. I think it's pretty simple. Let's try to see if we can predict what kind of winds we will have. Let's do surface. If it loads, all right, we are coming from there to here. So northerly winds more from the east. So I would say that probably we'll use runway 9er, which is the opposite way here. We have at Cape Lisburne, we have two runways, 9er and 27. Runway 9er has a left traffic pattern, runway 27 has a right traffic pattern. And as for the departure, I can actually check the wind. It's from 336 degrees at 7 knots, which is exactly perpendicular to the runway. So I have no reservation against using runway 24 and then making a left turn. Yeah, left turn on the course. As I said, I will stay just at 1,000 feet to kind of fly low for a change. Any questions? I guess not. So in that case, I'll wish you happy flying and see you there.
Happy flying.
Right, happy flying.
All right. I have the navlog here. I will probably keep it just here for reference. Yeah, that's all right. Or should I copy it? No, I don't like. I won't. Anyway, let's start the aircraft. And for that, I will need to turn on these padlocks to actually get some controls. I need to wait a bit. Yeah, it should be started. So, see? Yeah, it is working very, very good. All right. We have enough fuel. We are now using left tank, but I will switch it to the right as soon as I start the engine. So, beacons on. Let's prime. Alright, one more time. It's just 0 degrees. I believe the weather has loaded because it was like 20 degrees when I loaded it, so it took some time. But now it's loaded, and let's start the aircraft. And before I do that, we're going to connect VATSIM. There we go. Maybe we'll start some aircraft popping up. Yes, good. All right. All right, all pressure in the green. 1000 RPM. Let's lean it a bit. Great. Avionics, navigation lights. Clear that one. We have a VFR. No, we will not be filling in. And for that, I believe we use the timer. No, timer. Yes. That's it. All right. Trim. Check the controls. Very good. And altimeter settings. The aircraft is at the elevation of 29 feet, so set it in a way that it shows 29 feet. There we go. And the reported altimeter setting at our destination is 2987, which is roughly like that, so we'll use that. Good. Okay, so we will be warming up the engine a little bit, and then when it's time, we will taxi, and take off. Let's see, it's 0.24 exactly. So let's sing this. Right. Like so, and we will also use runway 24, which is correct. Very good. Frequencies 122.8 for departure. It should be fine, yes. And the destination we'll have 126.2, so we can already put it here, 126.2. And also, there's one more thing I want to do today. We have maybe an NDB beacon here with a frequency of like 385. So let's see if we can actually tune that in. And this is the only thing I still have without any mapping on my controls. I believe it's time to change that, but not right now. 385 I said, so 385, great. Switch it here, 385 ADF. And the map also says that the DME should be at 108.35. I'm really curious if it's gonna be there, so let's try. 108.35. Okay. And distance. Let's actually see if we can get it when we get closer, obviously. Alright, we'll reset this timer. And oil is in the green now, so I believe we can taxi. Point Lay traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie on the ramp, taxiing to runway 24. Point Lay. Parking brake Brake is off. Brakes are working. It's great. Some dirt on my monitor. Well, is this the runway already? I believe so, yes. Yes, that's the runway already. Okay, so let's do a run up. 2000, everything in the green. That's working fine. 400 and back up. Again. 500.
Traffic Comanche 6529 Lima is taxiing to runway 24 behind the other Comanche.
Okay, that's carb heat, very good.
Point Lay traffic,
Right.
Cessna 1010 Mike, Type 172
Great.
will be behind the
So
second
landing
Comanche
lights,
for
strobe lights.
24.
Alright,
Point Lay.
let's go. Point Lay traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, lining up runway 24, runway 24 taking off, and it's gonna be a left crosswind departure. Point Lay. Alright.
Point Lay traffic, November 8351, Papa Comanche on the ramp taxiing to runway 24, number 4 behind the Skyhawk, Point Lay.
Okay, gears going up.
Point Lay traffic Comanche 6529 Lima depart runway 24.
And that's 1,000 feet.
Point Lay traffic, 1010 Mike, lining up 24, taking off, and then left crosswind departure, leaving the area to the southwest.
Point Lay traffic Comanche 6529 Lima, turning left across the wind for left crosswind departure. Point Lay.
Point Lay traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, 1,000 feet, about 3 miles south of the airfield and following south along the coast. Final call, Point Lay. says that the first user fixed, we should reach 7.5 minutes. And it's gonna be...
Point Lay traffic, Cessna 101 Sierra Mike, 3
That's
miles
quick.
south. We'll be departing the area southwest along the coast. Final call, Point Lay.
So we'll be behind.
Point Lay traffic, Comanche 8351, Papa lining up and departing runway 24 for a left downwind departure. Point Lay.
So the whole flight should take about 40 minutes, including maneuvering, so maybe 40 to 43. And it looks wonderful here. Right, so this one here, this lagoon, it's gonna be that one, pretty sure, because 7.5 minutes or maybe 8 minutes or something, we should be
Point Lay traffic, Comanche 8351, Papa turning left crosswind runway 24. Point Lay.
behind that, and we'll see if this will be possible or not. Let's see. We are now doing that 145, 150 knots. That's fine.
Point Lay traffic, Comanche 8351, Papa correction, it's gonna be a left crosswind departure along the coastline to the southwest. Final call. Point Lay.
Yeah, he won't be able to recognize the moon-shaped island or part of this line here. But I guess that's alright. No problem. Maybe this is the small one here, small lake, if it is water. There's some trees in the middle. It might be. Yeah, let's say that I start my timer here. And the next one will be in 7.5 minutes. And it's gonna be this bigger lagoon. First, this bigger lagoon needs to end. then in about 3-4 minutes, and then another 3-4 minutes you should get to a Malik lagoon. Let's get there. Let's see. everything going good?
Yeah, so far, but there's like rain ahead. Sure.
You know that visually, or there's some
Yeah, I can see it.
radar? Okay.
No.
Not icing up this time, that's good. And I didn't run into those birds when I was taking off, and I was grateful for that. I had a big flock of seagulls that were hanging around the airport.
You might
Oh, I
kind of hear you very silently.
Oh, okay. I wasn't talking towards the mic. That's probably better, is it?
Not really yet.
Oh, it's still quiet?
Yeah, still quiet.
I can fix that.
You know, I can hear you, but it's just quieter than the others.
And you got me turned up, the Thomas?
Let me check. Oh, I have you on 100%. Can turn you
okay.
more.
Probably me then.
Right, don't worry about it. Concentrate on flying the airplane.
Okay, well, I was saying I missed all those birds. There was a big flock of birds back at that airport. So
you have some add-on for that, right?
no, it's just a feature that comes stock with X-Plane.
Okay. Explain, guy. Something that looks like rain in the front. Christian, have you had the experience with rain in 2024 already?
Yeah, the first time right now, I think.
Okay. I would really like to know if it also equals zero visibility automatically, like in 2020, or not.
I just flew through like a thin band of rain. I could see some distance, so it wasn't zero.
Okay. I haven't flown into any rain yet.
Oh, you're on 24 now?
I'm 2020.
Okay.
I'm curious if I will be able to spot that unused airport or something that is along the way. Are you happier with 2024 as regards to graphics, Christian?
Well, I think it looks better, but not a lot better, if you know what I mean.
And is it still the case that even the aircraft is kind of loaded from the cloud?
It depends. You for the Comanche, you can just drop it in the community folder as always. And
Yeah,
normally.
yeah, but for the stock aircraft?
I think for the stock aircraft, there is now an option to download it.
Okay.
So you have a local copy, but it isn't necessarily more reliable than the beamed version.
Yeah, I remember from the time of my testing in the early days of 2024 that when I, for example, switched to the external view, it kind of, I was there like just a pilot, and then gradually the aircraft was starting to appear around me. So it was really not that great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is the runway.
In the rain now, and I can still see
Yeah,
a bit.
looks like maybe I will get into some rain. Problem is that it looks like maybe the visibility will really be zero, which wouldn't really be. Well, it depends on the intensity of the rain. That's true. We'll see.
Yeah. Not doing too well right now. Made a bunch of mistakes. Forgot a bunch of stuff on takeoff. I had better flights as far as my performance is concerned.
Are you getting familiar with the Comanche?
I haven't really gotten to fly it very often. It's like not in a week. This is the second flight in the Comanche in Alaska, and like, I don't know, the fifth, maybe, sixth. Sure.
Yeah. It will come natural, like second nature in like very soon.
Yeah.
It's beautiful rendering here. The
Yeah. I had to burn off my fouled spark plugs again on the ground. For the magneto check, and it dropped like 300 on one exit. Okay, maybe I should just
Yeah, those massive ones are really not that great. You really need to take care of them. Burn the suit by like higher power and leaner mixture. It will usually recover during the flight, but yeah. If you, for example, do magneto check, after landing, then they are perfectly fine.
Yeah. I was fine when I left last time, and I immediately leaned after startup. I guess it wasn't enough. Sometimes it just happens.
Do you fly the simulator outside of these flights often?
Me? Who were you asking?
I was asking Gene.
Oh, okay.
If you're like flying the simulator outside of these flights.
Yes, I am. As a matter of fact.
So how often do you simulate these days?
Oh, lately it's been 2-3 times a week, maybe.
That's great.
Yeah, whenever I have time,
where do you fly? In the US or somewhere you don't know it?
I usually fly around my local area in the U.S., yeah. Just to, get some bad sim action going.
All right. It was starting to lose power. Just enabled carb heat, and immediately the power went up like 5 manifold pressure. So I'm flying in these clouds here, 5 degrees outside, so it's like prime conditions for some carburetor ice.
Yeah, I just remembered I still have icing turned off from some IFR flight or another.
Yeah, I have icing turned off in the simulator settings, but that doesn't prevent the Comanche building carburetor ice.
Okay.
It's a separate one.
Couldn't yet got any.
Good heads up.
But I was surprised that it because my manifold pressure dropped from 25 to 20 gradually, and then I enabled carburetor heat, and it went to 25 within like 5 seconds. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's raining. Raining, man.
Not if I can help it.
Yeah, but I can still see enough. So I'm at Agiak Lagoon now. Final stretch.
I think I'm coming near that one field. But I had to use a cheat because I forgot to set my timer as well. It's like nothing going to plan today.
And I'm out of the rain. Almost. Oh, there are really some here. Yeah, okay. There are some mountains near our destination on that peninsula or whatever that is. find it interesting that even though there is like nothing around here, I still like the scenery. Even though it's bare.
Nothingness kind of does it.
Sorry, come again?
The nothingness is what's attractive.
Yeah. That must be it. That I was in a few minutes back.
Yeah.
Just before that Algiak Lagoon.
Okay, and I'm through. Phew, okay. Kind of an adventurous VFR flight today.
Well, actually flying in the rain is not a problem. Just the visibility needs to be enough.
Yeah, sure, but still. There's rain and there's rain.
Of course. Just your engine performance goes down a little bit when doing that.
Yeah. And there we go, yeah, I have carburetor ice as well.
Picked up the NDB and I also picked up the DME. Great.
Oh, that's good.
If you notice, there is like an NDB beacon and DME right on top of it, and on the left side of the chart it has both the frequencies, so feel free to test it out.
As well. Okay.
Nice. I'm 23 miles from the NDB. Yep, just crossing right now.
Yeah, 15 for me at this point. Well, we'll see what kind of weather awaits us. It doesn't look altogether clear, but let's see what's the latest VTR. Okay, light rain, broken 1100, but 10 statutes miles of visibility and variable winds at 6 knots. And that was the situation half an hour ago.
So I guess if you wanted to land on 27, it's better to fly a right pattern. Yeah, that's what you said in the briefing.
For 27, it's a right pattern. Yeah, there are mountains, you know, to the south of the airport. So I wouldn't
Interesting,
recommend
it's not
that.
in the chart that it's the right pattern for 27.
Yes.
Oh,
I want to fly to 09er, I guess. Or just overfly the field. I mean, step a little bit to the right. Overfly the field.
What I wanted to say, if you wanted to fly 27, it doesn't say in the charts that 27 is the right pattern. Right?
Oh.
Or didn't it?
Really?
Unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, it's not in the chart, but it's if you open the page of the airport, it's actually there. The chart supplement.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting because I would expect that it would be in the chart as well.
Yeah.
Thinking if it has to have like a runway depicted in order to have it in the chart. I don't know why it's not there.
No idea.
Yeah, exactly. Cape Lisburne traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf, Papa Charlie, Supply.
In 24 there's different kinds of visibilities
east of the
in
airport.
rain. So
We'll be
that's why I'm
joining
tracking so
left
far.
traffic pattern for runway.
There's light rain where you can see farther, and there's
Okay.
heavier rain where you can't see as far. Because that's more realistic now.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you. I was transmitting.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't look good in the front. We'll see what kind of visibility we'll get. I think I'll go a little bit lower. Seems like 10 statute miles will not be 10 statute miles. Again.
Sorry, say again, please.
I think that the 10 statute miles will not be 10 statute miles in the sim.
Could be, that's it's always been a problem.
Yeah. On the right side there is a C, so should be able to brake out or turn right. It's funny. when the forecasts say that, or METAR say that, you know, for example, there should be really limited visibility, there is really greater visibility, and vice versa. Because I remember one of those, like several of those IFR flights where we expected to have really bad weather all the way to the minima, you know, and in the end we could see from miles off. Okay, I see the runway. Okay, Cape Lisburne traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie joining left, downwind, runway 9er, full stop. Cape Lisburne.
Cape Lisburne traffic, Comanche 6529,
I'm still
10 miles.
24 miles out.
West, getting a left downwind for runway 9, Cape Lisburne.
It's a really nice airport. Love the scenery.
Huh. Somehow I cannot get the cabin to warm up. Do I have to open the vents somewhere? It's like on the right side, there's a bunch of vents, so I open them.
I don't use
but-
that because it just makes a lot of noise in the headset. It's kind
Okay.
of badly implemented, I believe.
Okay.
It purposefully, like, it allegedly, you know, simulates the flowing of the air across the mic, but I have not found a way how to tweak it so it doesn't point to
Okay.
the mic. Anyway, I'm landing,
Yeah.
so.
It
Later.
just doesn't warm up for me, the cabin. It
Okay,
still
Lisburne
shows
traffic,
as
Oscar Kilo
cold.
Golf Papa Charlie, turning left to base and final runway 9er, full stop landing. Cape Lisburne.
Is it supposed to be the other way around? I don't know. Like, if you want increased cabin heat, do you push or pull the thingy?
I'm landing now, so not replying.
Okay.
I think you pull it,
I
Christy.
think you pull it too. Makes sense because you throttle, you pull it, right?
Okay.
Push it to increase it. That's a good question then. Pull. Mine says cabin heat pull on.
Yeah, okay, that's what mine says too, but tablet still oh no, it's heating up a bit more. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. Oh well. Maybe. Yeah. Need to study the manual a bit more.
Well, that's always fun.
Cape Lisburne traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima, entering left downwind, runway 9er.
Cape Lisburne traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, runway 9er is vacated, taxiing to parking, Cape Lisburne. And we are here. I hope you enjoyed the flight. I'll be happy to see you next week.